all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Data Anomaly Hunter's Scar, Season 2, Episode 29, Field Reporting. This is one of our Digimon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or stories and creatures in alternate realities. This system is available for open playtest. Apologies. Sneeze came out of nowhere there, sorry. But it is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io, so go take a look at it and let us know what you think. For now, we'll go ahead and get started with introductions, beginning with Lightpaw.
Hello, I'm Lightpaw. I am the storyteller for this campaign. I do my best to craft a storyline that at least keeps somebody entertained, hopefully you guys. On to Arcus.
Okay, I'm Gimund, and I'm playing Arcus, the very hyperactive hairsman, who is a electric basic type, under the Asher.
Hello everybody, I am Razim, and I am playing as Asher, the Astrolite type Labramon, God of Death, Lord of Evil, and all of those terrible, terrible things. He will make sure that you have a very comfortable afterlife. Off to my minion.
Hello y'all, I am IDDoThings, and I play Haboku, the Lucamon, and Fire Necrotic, Undead, Ed, and Minion of Asher. On to the chase.
Hello, I'm Drunk Dragonair, and I'm going to be playing Jace, the Black Gillimon X that is Shadow Mythic type, and Father of Asher. Yes, I am the Father of Death. You can thank me for all your death-related issues. That was my doing. I did that. Thank you. And on to Kotora.
Hello everybody, I'm Raharu. I'll be playing Kotora, the mythic fire type Gabumon. I don't have anything to say. I'm a bit under the weather. I guess that's it.
Well, yes, it has been raining quite a lot.
Very.
Alright,
Bad day for rain.
Oh, it's a wonderful day for rain. Aren't you supposed to celebrate at funerals?
I'm not playing Thales right now.
I said orange.
Well, the runs come rolling, and we know who to blame. So, recap.
True. Yes, recap time. Go for it, Ido.
Okay, I believe we continued it with the party still in the ruins, as I believe if it was doing some setting in the library with Arcus and Kotora and Naoki using the lantern to study the books, even though I don't think we could have actually read them. And while Jace, Asher, Air, and Haboku just hung out in the temple entrance and did some target practicing with the respawning Lakismon ghosts. And they're doing some quote-unquote research without the Riv of there to who really expand upon that. We just settled in for the night, and assigned watches. Jace is with, I guess, S Naoki or Card Riv, if a cardboard cutter a Riv, if which the evening passed as their watch has passed as uneventfully, and next was Haboku and Kotora as watch where her Haboku had heard some sort of argument and going on outside, despite the weather. he and Kotora had alerted Ace, and while Kotora remained in the ruins with the rest of the party, Haboku and Jace went to investigate. It Haboku being hitting 3 for 3, 8 for falling for one of Asher's traps. They are very effective, Asher. Congratulations. And, and ended up falling into a pitfall of water. While which brought the attention of the unknown guests at the time. And Jace had hid it, and when Haboku was approached by Branko Leomon, Bearmon, and Baraimon. And that is correct. I'm gonna assume that's correct. Act until sold out otherwise. Case is. And after fishing for a little bit of information, and came to the conclusion that they were the reinforcements and sent to them by the Data Anomaly Hunters HQ. And the party made their way back to the temple with our reinforcements in tow. Got everyone informed, situated, and I believe we concluded with Arcus and Asher's. There's watch, in which we learned that the Brachioleomon was a loud snorer. And more
Emphasis on was.
and with it's Asher, more Asher shenanigans allowed out to effectively made sure that was as effectively a thing of the past. and now on to the session, I believe.
I love hopping in with no context and hearing that someone got past tensed while I wasn't here.
Right, we have one more introduction to do.
Yep. Also, hi, I'm
Volvopedia,
Tadus.
take it
I'll be
away.
playing Riv, the mythic water type Pokemon. I am slightly late.
Also, I think the one person who needed to hear that recap of
No, it's okay. I'll just pretend like I know exactly what happened and will question nothing.
Ah, dang, what
It
are we going to
will
do with
work
this
out.
awkwardly riv-shaped cardboard cutout now?
To be fair, we
There's
were
also
thinking. You go first.
There was also a sleepwalking fish eating.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
And
I started hearing on stolen a fish from a certain Baraimon,
Yeah.
from our Baraimon fisherman friend.
Yeah. But I was gonna say that we were thinking of going back in time a little because we didn't have Rip for the scene at the library last time, and we really needed him there.
Well, it's not so much that we needed him there as, well, that is Riv's jam, and so it would be a shame to have him miss out on it.
Yep. Although
So-
narratively, he could have just been like, going to town on a different part of it. But yeah.
Yeah.
We just haven't gone over what you were going to town on, so yes.
So yes, we needed him there.
TLDR, the rest of the party kind of poked at things. You were the one that probably would have touched the things.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. So I was the button pusher, lever puller, and I was missing. Got it.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I tried.
It's the entire library you didn't get to explore. This is what happens when you're not here.
I know, right? This is what happens when you get sick.
Tell me about
I
it.
told you before, Tal, you're not allowed to be sick anymore. Now stop it.
I do not control the rate at which body gets sick.
Get good, scrub.
I know, right?
Also, this just came in, and I am too excited not to share.
Hey,
Dorago.
it's the Draco.
Nice.
You saw on the stream.
But yeah, what's that?
My anthro dragon form.
Oh, cool.
Dookie.
I'm probably going to be staring at this for a while, scrutinizing it for anything I want adjusted, so carry on.
I'm
You-
glad somebody
you-
else did it this time because I was so close.
What?
Carry on my wayward son.
Oh. There'll be peace when you are done.
Lay your
Lay your
weary
weary
head to rest.
rest.
Don't you cry no more.
Ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na, ba-na, ba-na-na.
Better stop before Supernatural sues us.
They don't own that song.
Yeah, they don't own that.
No, but we're about to launch into a recap. So. You
Oh,
guys,
steal their.
gradually wake up.
Okay, fair. No, we just did the recap, so we're safe now.
So you guys gradually wake up. Three of you, or well, at least two of you were already awake, dealing with the chainsaw over by the rubble pile.
Well, no,
But
because
as the rest-
Asher removed his ability to snore. Or his sleep apnea, that's right.
yeah, that's what I meant by dealing with the chainsaw.
Oh, okay. But we're backing up for Riv in the library. I will let you go ahead. Just ignore me. I am distracted by dragon form.
Quote, I am distracted by dragon form is the one that was interjecting a bit.
I'm just going to be put this on the table that it is very common to be distracted by the hot dragons in the room. This is fine.
Absolutely. Yep.
I mean, it's entirely fair and valid. It happens. It's a biological imperative for most creatures. Anyway, so Riv, there are 3 new people in the camp. You
Alright.
probably halfway saw them yesterday, but you were distracted by thoughts of what was in the library that you missed because they were keeping the lantern with Naoki instead of indulging you.
Well, you have to. He can record a lot of what the post lantern effects are, so that way when he gets the lantern, he can do the pre lantern effects on him, and then also have more for his research paper.
Arcus currently has lantern.
There are 3 icons. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Anyway, you can see
Well, yeah,
2.
you have Rivnera Library.
You can see 2 newcomers are over by the west here. One is a Bancho Leomon. He is the J. And one is a Bearmon. He is the K. And over on the east is a Buraimon. He's the other
Another-
K.
He's another K.
Are any of them researchers or research adjacent?
No, but you might have seen at least 1 or 2 of them around the DAH headquarters the last time you were there.
Oh, okay. So these are reinforcements. Got it.
Yeah.
Yes. One of them's a fisherman.
That would be the Buraimon.
Fishy.
He brought a fish that he caught out of the river. Arcus ate
Good
it.
for him. Good for him.
In his sleep.
It was impressive.
Very
doesn't-
impressive.
He'll never remember eating that fish.
Anyway,
Kotora.
if they're not
His
research
dreams.
adjacent, then they can wait. He has a library.
I believe Arcus is the one who currently has the lantern,
He did say that, yes.
and I think Arcus is also currently asleep because
Actually, it was Arcus. It ended with Arcus and Asher. So
never mind, Arcus is currently awake. So if you want the lantern escort to the library, you can probably get it, but Naoki is in her, or is withdrawn into her shell sleeping amid an entire mountain of notes that she made.
Understandable. They can cross reference later.
For the brief version, you did explain to the group that a lot of the texts that they were finding, she was only looking at the index, at the spines, and just those were incredible.
I see. This is assassination attempt on Riv to make him die of old age.
Like, this is essentially walking into a sealed tomb in some random Grecian town and discovering linear A, a library in linear A, translating to on the theory of the cosmos and the gods' relations.
So what I'm hearing is Riv is in there, and Tal needs to make a new character.
So what I'm hearing is that this is the same religious experience that a redneck feels going to the Bass Pro Shop pyramid.
Only the first time they go to it.
So the most important one, got it.
We can turn on the cathedral music now. Riv's in heaven.
I was going to say, do you remember the first time you ever heard Ave Maria?
Yeah, it was one of the YouTube videos where it's Templars marching and chanting in the rain with horse noises interposed over Ave Maria. That was the first time I heard it.
Wow, that's... I don't know
That's
whether that's good or not.
That's oddly specific. Interesting.
Why are
Very
you
specific.
surprised by this?
The party did also determine that the Phantom, who is still in the library, by the way, is most likely the ghost of a librarian. She was giving off very librarian vibes while people were browsing the titles.
Kotora figured out that she was annoyed at us because we were talking.
In the library, yes.
Apparently that was etiquette even back then.
It's always been etiquette not to talk in the scriptorium. People are trying to read in there. Anyway, Arcus is currently running around the central brazier, so you'll need to wrangle him if you want to go to the library.
Kotora is just sleeping near the brazier.
Jace is gonna grab Haboku when he runs by and just roll on top of him, like it's habit.
I guess Asher's
How
just
did
going
you-
to sleep the sleep away the night.
You were woken up. In fact, it's morning at this point. I think you're on
Marcus,
your
I have research
valve
to
talk.
finish.
Okay, well then I guess I'm good with that. I'll just be sitting here playing on my Valve Talk.
I mean, you could also be doing target practice if you want. Those guys are still tapping their Lekismon feet and staring at you guys angrily.
Yim.
What was that?
Zim. Typical.
Ah, yes, I do need to update the typical.
I mean, if you want to go to the library, Riv, I'm chill to just, or Jace is just chill to sit back and play guitar more.
Yeah, no, Riv has stopped Arcus and said, I have research to finish. We are going to the library now.
Resistance is futile. You will be my lantern boy.
The moment Riv says that, Kotora just suddenly stands up while his eyes are still closed, and he just comes behind Arcus. Morning already?
Don't know, don't care. Forbidden library, lantern. Lost knowledge, we go.
This has got to be the most intimidating thing our little Wolverine has been.
Yes. I'm just imagining Riff with like the menacing.
Arcus, you get
Dark shadows over the top half of his face.
Kotora is going to say from behind Arcus. Arcus, you probably should go now. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to take the lantern from you and do it myself. You don't want to make
He
him
just
wait.
ran. He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Yep.
the only reason why Riv hadn't also like been moving in that direction because I wasn't sure if those phantoms were actually there.
Well, Arcus has
we
the
can just
lantern
hotshot him.
out. So...
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I knew that you had the lantern. I didn't know if you had it like active.
Well, you would have gotten it out at that point. You would have been setting it up, and then Dakota just staying that after with a menacing Riff in front.
In fact,
Yeah.
I don't know that you guys have actually found a way to turn it off yet.
True. We haven't really thought about it.
I'm sure we have a hammer somewhere.
Just casually laying under where he's been rolled.
I do believe the floor is now yours, oh Riv, oh Riv. I think the rest of us are just vegging out here while you do whatever terrible things you're going to do in that library.
You have 1 hour.
Close your eyes. Take a breath. Count to 10.
All right, cool. First off, how many academics checks do you want for me to roll to scour as much of this library as possible now that it's his turn with the lantern?
These are going to be rather difficult checks to make.
Wow, I didn't ask. How many?
Alright, since I'm not going to be in the scene for the next rest of this session, I'll be back. I'm going to go take a nap.
Okay, have fun dreaming of your dragon form.
Indeed.
Dreaming of
Let's just
dragons
go-
is a socially acceptable way to spend your time, yes.
For now, let's just go with a single overarching. How much can you translate of the titles? Because I established that Naoki has spent years working on this specific culture to be able to read the texts, and even she has some trouble.
All right, Tal, so you know what you have to do here, right? You need to channel Nova and just win.
That's the goal here. So since it's the translating part, that would be an etiquette check first.
Yeah. Also, you can get 2 teamwork from Kotora.
All right, cool. Just on the off chance, does Arcus have any etiquette?
Nope, not yet.
I figured.
I will let you apply your bookworm, but this is going to be difficult anyway.
All right, any difficulty change, or is it just SR?
Difficulty change up 1.
All right, so difficulty 8. So I'm at +2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that many dice, up 1 difficulty. All right, decent start. I'm going to body, and then body,
Gamba Gamba.
and might as well vigor those 9s. Still another +1 from the vigor. Do I have any EX dice? I do. All right. I'll just add +2 onto this one. I have one more EX dice. Oh wait, I shouldn't have put the +2 on that one. Oh, anyway, I'll just ignore that last one. Let's subtract the EX dice back down to 0. All right, so that is 5, 6, 7, 10.
So the problem here is that this is a very highly specialized field of study. You can get maybe 1 in 5 of the characters, and only because those were mostly intact to more modern, by which I mean merely ancient languages.
Cool, but this does mean that he has enough to make forward progress. Only a mere 1 in 5. Like, come on, he can make forward progress with that.
I mean, it's like playing Wheel of Fortune in a foreign language you're not familiar with, but sure, you can make forward progress.
Okay, look, I'm going to point it out this way. He doesn't need to understand what it's about in order to copy down all the symbols. And he knows he's able to get about every 5th symbol. This means that as he goes through, there is a decent chance of finding repeating patterns. And, managing to further things. I didn't say he's going to be learning a bunch of ancient knowledge from this yet, but that is still enough to, start to piece together some things.
It would definitely interest an archaeologist or a linguist. And if nothing else, Naoki will be able to use the copying down of the titles, because you're essentially making a card catalog for this library.
Absolutely.
Just let us know if you need us to do the Koopa shell cook back on the outfit to get her in there.
Honestly, I think you could do whatever, and if you jumped her in lava, she'd return to this library in dry bones form.
Cool, Kamemon.
Arcus is gonna start eating a ration.
Riv is gonna grab Arcus's arm the moment that he brings out the ration. I'm sorry, were you about to eat in my library?
Calm down, bro. He didn't mean it.
I'm certain that they are having a wonderful, non-dangerous time in there.
Knowing Riv, he's probably touched everything by now.
touch.
So no, probably no danger whatsoever, except for, a bunch of book dust.
Arcus is gonna put the ration back.
I'm tempted to also try going to fish. It worked for them, so...
Kotora is going.
Did you say fishing?
Are we going fishing?
I could go fishing if you'd like.
Sure, I'll go with you. It'll be a good way to keep watch, too, if we find a safe place just outside, since the river's flooded anyways.
Best time for fishing.
Alright. Have fun here, guys. We'll let you know if danger's coming.
I'll let you borrow my second best rod.
Works for me.
Kotora is going to approach Arcus and just pat him on the head carefully.
The quills are definitely bristled right now.
Yep, that's why I said carefully.
Okay, Jace. Okay, bird guy. Hey, enjoy fishing.
Oh no! Nobody in that room saw that Buraimon move. He was just next to Jace.
To Jace.
The funny thing is, Jace didn't respond to that whatsoever. He acted like it was normal.
So Kotora,
Yes, Arcus.
it's breakfast.
We're going to have to get out if you want to eat. I don't want to leave Rip here alone, but I think he should be fine as long as he has the lantern. But I mean, we can't exactly get out without the lantern. The ghost will attack us. This is a conundrum.
You are trapped there forever. But Asher is taking pot shots and training, using the ghosts as training dummies, so...
I can go ahead and check that, and if I see that, then I'm going to say, oh, okay, looks like we can get up for a bit.
Yeah, Haboku will probably be just practicing as well.
You shouldn't really leave him up, though.
Kotora is going to look back at Argus. Do you realize how long he's going to be here for? Do you really want?
But we really shouldn't split up, even with the kid.
Okay, Kotora is going to nod. Okay, let's do it this way.
None shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
Is that an influence?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
God damn it. Since I wasn't involved in this, I went to go, relax and stretch out on my bed while listening and stuff, but that means I gotta go back to... Okay,
If it
whoever
helps,
said...
it's from Raijin.
Raijin, just send it to me on Discord.
Lamau. Okay, and what I was gonna say with Kotora. Okay, let's do it like this, Arcus. You go ahead. You go out and eat one of your already prepared rations, and I'll stay here with Rib. Then you can come back and I can go eat.
Honestly, it's probably okay to leave Riv alone anyway. If anything tries fucking with this library right now, they're about to see an icy version of Roy Mustang just freezing them over and over.
Arcus is gonna peek around the corner.
It's a terrible day for
How many-
rain, and I'm going to show you why.
How many of them are currently active?
How long have you been taking pot shots, Arcus, Asher?
I'd say the last. I think he spent a half hour playing his game and then decided to just train the rest of it till now.
The moment there's just one who looks particularly agile, but you could probably also just get around him because it looks like he's focused on the entrance and not the hallway.
Which one is that one?
7. I'm modifying.
Hi, I guess. How's the book thing going with Riv?
Arcus is gonna run the moment Haboku starts yelling out. So the thing doesn't realize.
If it was literally anybody else, I would ask for a check.
He does have zoomies.
Zippies.
Here you go. Sent you the influence, Lightpaw.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that there's not many times where Riv will actually act like a dragon, but a library is one of them. Especially one inside of a room.
Yep.
When you get back to the base camp, people are eating. The Baraimon is nowhere to be seen. Neither is Jace. Naoki's asleep. Haboku and Asher are not eating. They are taking pot shots at the Lycosmon, who actually almost seems to be enjoying himself dodging. Somehow both
Really
the
goes happy.
somehow both the Leomon and the Bearmon are asleep still. Although considering how much noise the Leomon makes when he sleeps, it's not surprising that the Bearmon is able to sleep through it.
Hi, Haboku.
Hello. Yeah.
Arcus is gonna go over to Haboku. Won't eat in the library.
Is Riv still doing the library thing with the land?
Arcus nods.
Hey, Lightpaw, what difficulty do you want like an actual academics check to be at?
Lightpaw?
That is a tough question because it would be a bit like going into a research library in, say, Serbia. You can get kind of the layout, but unless you can read the local language, it's going to be difficult to really parse that much. Give me a check at difficulty 8, and I will tell you what you glean from it, but this is going to be a pretty high SR.
Alright. Hi, Riv.
Yes, welcome back, Riv.
Welcome back, Riv. Warmapedia is up and running.
Me and my mouth. So, from the section you are currently in, you are able to eventually notice that some of the book titles are repeating with minor variations.
Are they near each other?
Not as near each other as they would be if it were, say, a set of the Encyclopedia Britannica or anything like that, but not far enough apart that if you have a list, you won't notice it.
Okay, so enough that, like, it would be a pretty reasonable thing to say that whatever topic they're about is likely similar with the repeating whatever, but not like it's an incremental. Like they're grouped but not sequential. Is that more what you mean?
It seems that way to you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, with the results of, like, what Riv would think from that. Not that that has to be correct. It was just more of like a,
That is a reasonable conclusion for Riv to have drawn from the information that he is able to access.
All right. Is the repeating stuff more commonly at the beginning, middle, or end of the titles? If there is any consistent grouping.
When the titles are similar like that, it is like there are certain chunks of the title that get moved around a little bit. Like an example out of the blue that is not at all related would be if you were in a section of a library and you saw a book titled The Theory of Music and one titled Musical Theory and one titled Music and its Theoretical Relationships with Mathematics or similar to that. And the books were in the same shelving unit, but on different shelves and different positions within those shelves.
Yeah. I just wanted to, I just wanted to know if there was like, because we don't know if they had the same grammatical structure that we did, and that is likely not exactly the case. So he was more checking out to see if it would be, if it was like always at the beginning or the end or the middle, or if it was just like all jumbled up. And from that, it sounds like it was all jumbled up.
Somewhat jumbled up. You're able to start to piece together that some of these words are words, some of the sequences of characters are words rather than phonemes. So there's that.
Look, I'm pretty sure that like even this is probably going to want to be stuff that Naoki includes, at least. If for no other reason than, having someone else look over it and then have their initial opinions about it also be a section of interest and or study. The fun part about delving into effectively mythical levels of old shit is that everything relating to it can be put into a piece of paper, into an academic paper, including what the other people are doing.
Goodness gracious, the amount of academic trash talk in some of the academic journals surrounding the original, some of the Egyptology and ancient Greek discoveries.
Oh, absolutely. It is pure amounts of the girls are fighting level trash talk.
Except phrased in a gentlemanly, polite way most of the time.
When it suits them.
Academic smack talk is the driest stuff you will read, but it is hilarious when you understand it.
It is very funny, yes. My favorite is whenever someone uses a phrase like "would suffice for a low-level understanding" or something like that.
Mao.
That's always a funny one.
Or my esteemed colleagues and so-and-so person.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one, too. But yeah, Riv is absolutely doing everything he can to note down all of the books, cross-reference the current state of all of the books between what he's seeing right now and what he had seen before when he was looking at the library, like when, you know, we had first got into the library and he was doing a similar thing of recording what all of the books were doing, and then yesterday while Naoki had the lantern and he was continuing that little task. He is absolutely going to be recording down as much of the current state of things in order to cross-reference later.
There is one thing of note that you are able to recognize. A lot of the books that Naoki was looking into yesterday and explaining to the party yesterday were what she was basically phrasing them as agricultural or philosophical texts, scientific and philosophical texts. When the lantern was on them, the spines were embossed in such a way that the lettering was silver. Not even a majority of these books are that way. It's definitely a large plurality are filled in with silver inking on the titles, but the majority are just black ink or just pressed into the leather.
All right, so like a solid 30 to 40% have the silver in this section, you'd say, if it's a large plurality?
Somewhere between 40, 45.
40, 45, okay.
And you are able to glean that not a lot of the silver embossed titles have repeats in the way that the things you've been noticing are repeats. Not all the ones that aren't embossed do have repeats either, but basically all of the silver titles are more or less unique. Though you're able to kind of start gleaning that a couple of phonemes together might be a preposition or a transitory word, like the and of or in, words like that.
When he's going and noting down things, he's going to like double back in order to like basically what he's going to do is he's going to write down all of the sort of names and all that, as well as give like physical descriptions as best as possible, and you know, all of that good stuff. And he's going to sort of like group them in wherever they're found. But he's going to copy down onto a separate list the ones that all have silver titles. due to the various color associations that we've seen on the inside of this place, especially when we had the lantern active, he is seeing a large amount of prevalence of, like blues, silvers, all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and that theme definitely carries through. A lot of the it looks like some of the floor was lacquered in blue here.
Yep.
A lot of the like the spots where there would have been torches and things like that are covered in some kind of silver paint as well, but only when the lantern is on them. So clearly some kind of paint because it wore off.
Yep. That, and also because he's remembering, Selena only mentioned it once and for a very short period of time, but that blue was the obviously correct color. So, blues
Yes.
and silvers.
I need to use the restroom, and I will be right back.
All right. I guess I'll cut aside a little bit and just ask how Kotora is feeling about seeing Riv actually act like the little dragon he is.
Kotora is looking a bit nervous, but he's just there behind Rib and seeing if he can help him in anything. If Rib asks for it, but I think Rib is just in the zone at the moment.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's trying desperately not to make any noises.
I guess another question is going to be if Arcus ends up if he's gonna want to even come back here, or if he's too busy going, oh, Rib's scary right now, and he's just gonna hang out with Haboku instead.
Okay. Arcus is BRB'd.
Oh, okay.
So I did drop a little thing in the AH chat for you to see.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything?
Are you eating in my library and just the small size of Rib? Nice.
Nice. By the way, is there anything that Kotora can help Rib with at the moment?
Riv is mostly just noting stuff down at the moment.
He's noting them down in his data pad, right?
No, because we have the lantern on.
Ah. Oh, if he's doing it physically, then Kotora can help with that.
Yeah. But yeah, remember the lantern messes with technology.
Ah, true.
That makes it almost a brick.
Ah, true. I actually forgot about that. But yeah, if it's being done physically, then Kotora can definitely help with that. Nice.
That, and also Riv, generally speaking, doesn't usually take direct notes into his digipad. Mostly because in case something happens, the digipad is a lot more valuable than, a notebook.
Ah, fair.
So it has a lot of utility and would make things faster overall. But for safety reasons and redundancy reasons, he, generally speaking, prefers to write down stuff physically and then collate them in his digipad instead of, just going directly to digipad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And also, the person who kind of kidnapped him is able to, take control of electronics at times, so he doesn't like that.
Yeah, understandable.
And so he doesn't want to constantly be putting all important information on his digipad in case that certain someone ends up purposefully bricking his digipad, because then he'd lose all his research and notes.
Yeah, understandable.
So it's a multifaceted habit, but it is a habit of his where he doesn't generally go directly to Digipad.
Yeah.
Or if he
Kotora-
does, he'll write it down physically later anyway.
Yeah. Well, then Kotora will be happily helping Riv when it comes to taking now those fecal notes. If nothing else, he can at least copy stuff, even if he can't understand it. Kotora will be helping in whatever he can, even if this is not his field of expertise.
Something is better than nothing.
Mm-hmm. And he is trying very, very hard not to let his stomach grumble because he hasn't eaten yet. He hasn't eaten breakfast.
Hey, there's the Arcus. You gotta ask the question. And why you're AFK.
Sting it.
Yeah, the question was if Arcus was even going to go back to the library, or if he was too scared because Riv was actually in dragon mode and was going to hang out with Haboku instead.
Probably gonna hang out with Haboku for a little bit.
Oh, poor Kotora.
Yeah. Kotora is being left out to dry, not being able to eat.
What? Asher's gonna take a little break from blasting the ghost to just have a nice little snack from his rations in full view of the library.
I don't think we can actually see right now.
Oh, there's an angle from the library door that you'd be able to look through and see. It is in that hallway, after all.
Jace just down the hallway. Nom 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 nom. Oh, this trash is so good. Nom 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 nom.
When Arcus goes to go back, Asher's gonna be like, "Hey, no, you're gonna train with me. Stay a while and train with me."
Arcus is giving one of his rations to Haboku.
Yeah, thank you, Arcus.
Haboku will take one of his good rashers and give them to Arcus.
Oh. Thank you. As he's looking back and forth between the library door and Haboku. Yep.
Okay.
Digimon is blissfully unaware. Riv isn't technically in his is asking question mode, so Haboku's actually in a good mood.
More importantly, Haboku's in another room entirely while Riv is in his scholar mode.
Yep.
By the way, did you want any check for fishing, or is it just the bird guy and Jace sitting by the river, chillaxing? Look, Jace will sit there all day, guitar in his hands and the fishing rod in his tail, doing nothing. That's perfectly fine with him right now, because he's just waiting, but...
Sorry, if you want to give me a survival check to see what you guys find.
Sure.
Go ahead and take 2 dice.
Be careful not to fish out a sea lemon.
Well, this is the only roll I'm probably going to do tonight, so I'm going to sell those 2 ones. Forget that. We're not doing this today.
That would line up with most fishing trips I've taken, though.
Well, I guess I'm taking 2.
That still lines up with most fishing trips I've taken. You get
I
a
made
couple of
one-
nibbles, but the... Got
No, I'm just complaining that at the rolls. Go ahead.
You get a couple of nibbles, but even with the best 2 rods in this Baraimon's vast array of fishing rods, nothing seems to be interested in actually biting. The Braimon doesn't seem to really care about it. He seems to just be happy to have a hook in the water.
Whatever makes him happy. I guess Jace is mainly playing guitar then, since nothing's biting. I'm just out there now, apparently.
For what it's worth, it stopped raining, mostly. You can get the occasional little plop of something probably falling off of a branch onto the forest floor, but nothing really major. Back at the main camp, though, the Kumamon does seem to be waking up. Or the Bearmon, rather. His name is Kuma. I'm distracted for some reason.
Also, we are running up on the amount of IRL allotted time that Riv had in the library, so, you know. Hey, I got told I had an hour. It has been almost an hour out of game.
That's why.
Besides, I
guess
got, like,
so.
all the stuff that I technically needed from Riv already. Like, I already did my rolls.
I mean, I was saying an hour in game, but you know, fair.
I thought you were saying out of game.
Honestly, so did I. I mean, if Riv has everything, we could probably actually start trying to make our way out of these dang woods. Somewhere that isn't, you know, just waiting to kill us.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's going to take Riv a while, like, in character to get everything. But, like, out of game, Look, I made my etiquette check to try and, you know, translate the extremely ancient language, and I did my academics check to try and, you know, learn as much as I can and note down as much stuff as I can for research, so... Any other rolls you want me to try and make, Lightpaw? Because, you know.
I mean, all of that was basically this shelf. Like this bookcase.
Oh, okay, so that's, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more sets of those checks. Got it.
Each one would
So-
probably, I mean, it probably took you a good couple of hours just to get through that bookcase because you're needing to constantly double check and recheck the notes. It took Naoki a good 6 or 7 hours to get through the bookcase against the eastern wall behind Kotora, like end to end. And that's with her knowing the language.
In that case, he's just going to cheat a little bit, and instead of trying to translate anything right now, he's just going to do the academical portion of noting down anything and basically taking internal pictures to sync up with his digipad later. and like scans when appropriate / possible.
The difficult thing is that any attempt to capture an image or a scan is only going to register the current present state of the books and the bookshelf.
Oh, okay. So even when it's okay.
Interesting.
Which could tell you something about the lantern, but
Well, yeah, it does. But yeah, I guess I'm going to skip out on the various etiquette checks for now, and I'll just have to stockpile those for later. Which means let me write in my notes that I still need to do 14 difficulty 8 etiquette checks.
Yeah.
the etiquette check was a one-time. It's going to be the academics checks. only.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess that makes this a lot simpler. I just need to make 14 academics checks and then write down which one it is. For making this work, I am...
While you do that, let's go back to the main camp where the Bancho Leomon has woken up and, after stretching, has settled himself down next to the brazier in a cross-legged, very kind of crude by Japanese culture standard. The Bearmon is slightly behind him and looking a little bit uncomfortable, but more at the situation than the company being kept.
Hey, you lost me there.
So,
What?
So the Banjo Leomon is moves to sit by the brazier cross-legged.
Is that a problem?
As opposed to the very polite kneeling position that one might expect of someone so heavily Japanese influenced.
In Japan, sitting like that is considered disrespectful.
Extremely so.
You don't. That's why whenever you see the bad kid in the anime, they cross their legs and they put their hands up on their knees like that. It's a sign of disrespect.
Did not know that.
Yeah. And to be fair, he is a Bancho Leomon. Bancho is Japanese delinquents, by the way.
Yeah.
Or a type of Japanese delinquent.
So, weren't there more of you?
The other two, Kotora and Riff are in the library.
Where are they? There's a library. Okay.
Yes, there's a library, and he's been in there all day. At some point, we may be able to move on. Who knows? We may have to just leave and seal up the tomb. Oh no, what a shame.
That sounds counterproductive, but I guess wait.
I mean,
Where's
I simply opened it by removing a tag. I could just put the tag back.
Did he go back out to go fishing again?
The other one? Yes.
Yeah.
He's out there with Dad.
I mean, Asher, there's also the tree thing.
Do you have any
I
idea
get
how
told.
little that narrows that down, Arcus?
Ignore Arcus. He's just talking about the tall talls.
That's one of my favorite songs in the Cadence of Hyrule game.
You know, the tree at the center of the forest that seems to be going weird.
Well, yes, there is that. So, what are you all like? Did you all bring orders or something for us to do? Like, because we're kind of in these ruins. Well, mostly on Riv's request. Otherwise, we got no idea what you guys want us to do next.
Well, kinda not.
Also,
You boys are
how
here.
do I answer that Naoki is no longer allowed on any? Basically, she cannot leave the city.
You can make a recommendation to Kigo when we get back. But basically, me and the boys are here to kind of support and protect you guys while you do whatever you need to do.
So
We are
you
more.
did not bring new orders, so we are just kind. What is the point of this?
Well, your notice said that you found Naoki and that you had run into problems. We're here to solve problems. Why don't you tell us what's going on? Tell me what's going on, and I can see if I can't give you some advice. End of the day, end of the
Forest
day, we need to.
Guardian.
Go ahead.
Look, we'll just say the Forest Guardian has a lot of guys that is roaming the forest, and one of them attacked us.
Yeah, a few of them took a shot at us as well. They well, they don't exactly regret it anymore, but they don't feel great about it either. Your letter mentioned that you were going to fix what was going on with Naoki. What was going on with Naoki?
Oh, she glitching her, but I think Asher fixed it.
Arcus is just looking at Asher.
She had some glitches. I fixed her up. She's good to go, though. Unfortunately, I cannot fix stupid.
Huh. I mean, a research team doesn't always have the most common sense, but I don't know how to call them stupid. But I haven't been here, and I never met Naoki, so I don't know.
Well, lack of common sense is oftentimes stupid, especially when she decides that she's going to come out here to the middle of this dangerous location on her own, without any backup. And then she decides to go rushing off on her own without us when we are here. If they don't kill her, I will!
That is not actually how it happened. but I know that's just Asher retelling how he sees it.
Yeah, that might be the kind of thing that I'm not supposed to let you do, but I definitely understand the book people being boring sometimes. And sometimes being too interesting.
It's also the fact that she's not really equipped to go in this sort of place on her own. Research-wise, yes. Combat-wise,
I saw you guys taking pot shots at ghosts. How's that possible?
Haboku will just do a shrug. I mean, I could bite them, so
Yeah, I just, like, those are ghosts, not just Bakamon pretending, right?
yeah.
Well, that's new.
Sorry, I was moving back out here. I'm in the scene now. I figured I might as well come back out to my desk. And why are there a bunch of rolls just being made?
Oh, because apparently I need to make a academics check on each
This is
bookshelf.
true.
By the way, are you adding two of Tibor with Kotora from each?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
By the way, are you wanting to put any resources towards this, or is this just going to be, you know? I'm not sure how much you want to dedicate Kotora's resources towards academic pursuits. Especially considering this is the start of the day.
No, you rolled enough that that's basically the entire day. Poor Kotora is going to starve.
Unfortunate.
Yes.
Anyway.
Kotora was left out to dry by Arcus after he so gracefully let him escape.
now I'm just imagining like a Kotora in like the anime scene where it's just like black and white. With the wind whistling past.
How many checks am I able to get through before before it's time for like a short rest?
I'm pretty sure you've already done more than you would be able to. Like I said, that first check you made represented about an hour of work.
Oh, this is just like a day's work. That's fine. A day?
Years later.
I mean, come on, it's a day.
Yes, but
In that case, I guess splitting it up into thirds, so it'd be like every 5 checks. Sorry, I'm just doing this to determine how much vigor, willpower, and exhaustion I'll be accruing. Don't mind me.
The math dragon's doing math. You may now proceed to ignore him until he has all his rolls in a bunch, and he can just hand them to you.
Oh, I'm doing that right now. I'm collating all of these along with labels, and there's a labeled picture in Data Anomaly Hunters that this will be attached to.
That's what I said you were going to do, yes.
So
while he's doing that,
yeah. As for them asking how we're attacking ghosts, and Asher's just going to wave a paw. Oh, God of Death stuff. Don't worry about it.
Every question you answer makes me ask more questions. But I just
Well,
meant,
yes,
how are they still
it
let
is.
us in?
It is part of my job. You know, all we'll say extra natural species and beings. It's part of the job description to be extra cryptic.
Fair enough.
As for why they're still the way they are, according to what we found so far, they did some sort of ritual to themselves and it didn't quite work out.
I see.
Guy asking how the undead are still undead in front of another undead. He's not taking a good look at Haboku yet, I see.
Well, I
At least
suppose
you're
if you
vaguely Digimon.
I suppose if you really want the answers to this, I can crack out the books and explain it all to you. It even has pictures.
Pictures?
As Asher is pulling out the Necronomicon.
Oh no.
I guess we're going to wind up getting the tip goal with or without the tip goal being met.
That
No, hang on.
that
Nope.
particular tip goal is not for anything in this room.
Well, I'm sure, but Asher's gonna, be like, look at this, and show him all of the wonderful pictures in his Necronomicon.
A generous bestowal.
Thank you for the tip, Ido.
IDDoThings tipped $10, Razim coins.
Well, that's at least the
Haboku will
first.
also be looking at the book.
And thank you as well, Gimund.
A generous bestowal.
Gimund _ tipped $10, picture perfect.
Beautiful.
But anyways, yeah, Asher's going to be showing and explaining exactly what these ghosts are using his Necronomicon, complete with pictures and everything.
Arcus
Yeah.
and Haboku, did the two of you ever expect to get rived by Asher?
Oh no, it's not
No.
quite like Riv. He does so Asher does not go into all of the details. And he doesn't do the Zelda Owl thing where he's like, "Did you get all that?" And when you accidentally hit no, he repeats it all. If you didn't get it the first time with Asher, then you're useless.
I've posted results.
Every time, Satoshi. Why? Or Satori.
You know what? I'm curious how much Arcus is gonna retain from this.
Haboku is just nodding up and down at pictures. There's
The Leomon's eyes have glazed over by word 7.
hey, he's doing better than Haboku. Actually, I
Any
mean,
difficulty?
sorry, Haboku's actually doing better than him.
Any difficulty for trying to understand Asher's lecture on what he's saying? Or teaching?
I'm going to go with a lore on this one. Give me a lore check.
Oh, that's better.
Well, for learning something, it is academics.
Yep. That is expressly academics.
Yeah.
Even if that something is mythology?
Yes.
Yeah.
Learning anything is academics. The expression of that knowledge is through other skills such as lore. So it was
I
like lore mythology.
Then this is an academics check.
That's what I had it set as to begin with. Let's see. Oh! Okay.
You were doing much better than the Leomon. He got 1 success, by the way.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Welcome to Necronomicon 101 with your teacher, Asher.
Yay, pictures.
Pictures.
I will say, Haboku, at least Ace will be looking very intrigued whenever he sees Ace an image. May not get it, but at least he's interested.
Imagine these are hand-drawn illuminations, too. Probably some that people would rather have not been illustrated, to be quite honest.
Wait, what?
I'm saying some of the pictures are horrifying.
Oh, absolutely, 110%. Uh, these are and some of them are Asher's own editions that he has taken pictures of and printed out to put into the book. Don't ask where he got them.
Okay.
Continue staring at pictures. Well, Arcus is the one actually getting something from all this.
No, Naoki's following it, too.
Wait, Naoki's there?
Yes. She
I thought she was in the library this whole time.
No, she was
snuck in.
Ah,
He was
and
sleeping.
in that case, Asher is refusing to let her see. He will have his skeleton's body blocker. Here. He'd be over here with this. And then Carrots and Long Year will body block Naoki. They are hostile. She cannot move past their space.
Do not cut passcode. Nobu, do not collect $200.
That.
Blue Bat, a lot of them are just NSFL.
Not safe for life.
Precisely.
Well, in that case, Haboku was very much safe then.
Asher is all for giving these big Digimon nightmares forever.
Actually, let's see how. Because Volker has awareness too. Oh, funny.
What happened?
It's the same role.
Their brothers are in sync right now. Somehow.
Let's see, who's better at interpreting the God of Death book? Yeah, that makes sense.
Volker by 1.
That tracks.
And now Volker sees something very haunting.
It's literally a ghost haunting someone.
So anyways, what we doing?
I mean, Rip was just doing the library thing. I already collated all of my rolls and all the data, so you know.
I think we're getting ready to move on from here.
Well, that was educational and terrifying.
This thing about putting a soul in a jar.
I'd actually rather not hear that. But what I am hearing is that there's something spooky going on with this place. And you guys were able to figure out some of the spookiness. So, do you guys want an extract or do you want to press on?
Well, I suppose we should.
We'll look around for Jace.
Oh, yeah. Where'd he go?
Oh, he went
All
out
right,
to
he
fish.
went fishing.
Huh. I ate a fish earlier.
Well, I suppose we could probably press on and take care of this forest guy, you know, the supposed guardian.
I mean, he might be a little out of my league, but
I mean, there's the corrupted tree thing.
Well, that's with him, presumably. And I mean, his reaping must come eventually.
I wouldn't mind biting him.
oh, we can support you if you guys want to try that. Do you need to check with your friends first?
Yeah. Probably should talk with Jace first. He wasn't really feeling great about being here for a while. The Digimon that attacked us as probably didn't help with that either.
From what I've read, it was pretty loud. Very loud.
Oh, the flight thing? Yeah.
Might explain some of the sounds we were hearing up on the way here. Hard to tell. It was raining pretty hard.
Lightpaw, at this point, I think you're gonna need to give us some direction, cause
Yeah. Kind of just talking.
We got some. We got a pretty split up thing, and we don't know all when everyone's supposed to be meeting back up together, according to how long things are taking.
yeah, we don't know how long things are taking, when everybody's gonna meet back up. We have no directions on where to go from the DAH.
Yeah, we kind of
We were
reached out to them to ask what they wanted us to do in this particular situation, because technically the forest zone is an autonomous area and an isolationist zone, so interfering is technically an act of war. But
also
there's
at this
obviously
point,
glitchy
Celine-
shit going on.
bunch of glitchy shit, and Celine basically made a not so subtle warning to us that if what's going on here doesn't get fixed soon, something that should never be broken is gonna get broke.
Also, there's the fact that they are already starting the this with encroaching on territory.
Yeah, they
Forcefully
technically
expanding.
are also expanding forcefully. But yeah, TLDR, we contacted DHH originally to get orders on what they wanted us to do about this whole mess that we're running into out here. Because it went from extracting somebody to
This place is a problem. Capital
Just
P.
like,
Yeah.
holy shit, this place is actually a part of our mission statement now, but we're not supposed to technically be here. What do?
yeah, and we may or may not be like completely and utterly over to our heads because
We're a bunch of rookie Digimon.
Yes.
So it's kind of important enough that like we can't just really up and leave, but also
we can't stay.
We
really can't stay.
we're going to need communication from HQ on what we're doing.
So
I mean, if
one
it
of
gets
the-
left alone long enough, we'll probably come to our decision ourselves, but it's gonna be a probable argument between characters over what the fuck to do.
Yeah, because no offense, Jace does not really want to be here.
Tendably so.
Yeah, that's what I was alluding to.
Asher is
Because he's
good with
from here.
Asher is good with going back. He is also good with going and attempting to reap the Forest Guardian. So, you know.
Riv just wants to fix things. And there's a lot broken here to fix.
If I remember right, the reason the central tree in the forest was hidden was so the Guardian couldn't even get to it.
I think that's what Celine's guess. Do you remember what exactly was that Celine said about the tree, Rib?
Yeah, so she had, she wasn't very... She didn't give a lot of details on it.
Not on the tree itself.
Yeah, so basically, the thing is that a seal was placed on the world to deal with quote-unquote curses, which we've likened, at least in part, to be glitches and glitch wielders. And the seal has been degrading. As a result of this, because it was degrading through age and lack of information exchange through the generations of Guardians, the current Guardians are unlikely to know their actual duties of their position towards maintaining the world and basically stopping an entropic death of Glitch. And due to the fact that the tree had been poisoned with an effective glitch, Celine put up a magical barrier around the tree, stopping the poison from spreading a lot. It's not a perfect thing, and it isn't undoing any of the damage that's actively being caused, but it is basically stopping this entire place from instantly becoming a poison glitched hellscape. At least as far as we can tell from what Celine said. So, TLDR, tree already kind of fucked up, and the barrier around it is more of a emergency oh fuck stopgap until someone can actually fix it, and apparently the lantern will be very critical towards fixing it.
That is a fair assessment of the information that you did get from Celine.
Also, if it says anything, the Heart of Hephaestus was duty, and she said that duty must submit to authority. Which she also was not allowed to elaborate on any further, but that does allude to the fact that if we're doing our jobs, we might be fine? Question mark?
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
There's a couple ways to take that, but just going based off the information that we have in character, because IRL, the Celine talk was a while ago, but for us, it was like yesterday, so.
And if it helps, you guys would have been briefing the Bancho Leomon about this, so I can give a quick recap that is more or less what she said, with a couple of allusions to not being able to divulge too much more information because revealing too much would be a problem in and of itself.
Yep.
There were inferences that could be drawn from that, and technically Riv did ask a bunch of questions that didn't get asked on stream, but we haven't gotten around to those yet.
Oh yeah, those. To be fair, a lot of that was personal / culture / trying a bunch of different ways to ask the same question, so that way she could maybe have, so that way maybe he could find a combination of the question that she was allowed to answer. or working around what parts of like certain combination questions she was allowed to answer in order to figure out what she can't talk about. Bunch of stuff like that.
To be fair, from that extended conversation, you think it's less rules of the Fae, the rules of the Fae kind of a situation, and more she is using personal judgment to not give away more information than is healthy, essentially.
Basically, because she's a bit of a seer/prophet, she knows that if she tells us the answer to certain things, it will have a negative outcome, so she is electing to not.
That would be a fair interpretation of what you're getting out of her motives.
That, and she also literally said that she saw this day coming. Like, she knew that we were going to find her eventually, as, like, a fact. Like, specifically us, so, you know.
So she's been bracing herself that entire time for Rip to ask to go on his question mode.
One of the things she did say was basically lamenting that after so much time preparing for this, it still wasn't enough.
So it's not she's not answering her questions, she's not answering your questions to avoid more questions. Got it.
That is a possibility, yes. But also, a lot of people got really frustrated with how she was answering questions immediately, and then Riv was just, like, all excited and jumped on it. I'm pretty sure in character, basically everyone was just like, all right, fuck it, let Riv go.
Yeah.
Release the Kraken!
Basically just because she was, you know, being really vague and elusive about even basic questions people were asking her, and that basically made everyone else go, all right, fuck this, Riv. Question mode.
Yeah, I mean, she did also say straight out that part of the ritual meant that she couldn't just be forward with us, even if some of it was, if some of it was just part of her judgment. Is also just that she can't just tell us stuff straight out. It was part of column A and part of column B.
I guess we're just relaying most of this, sort of what we've learned about this, to the Boncho Leomon and the Bearmon that is there.
If it helps with any of the detail work, whenever Riv gets out of the library, he'll also help with that. Since he was the one doing a lot of the direct conversing.
And I guess they can... Are they higher ranking than us? Because if so, that
God, I hope so.
help in sort of...
I don't know, it sounds like they're the same rank as us. They were just sent over here as muscle, so...
God, I hope they're a higher rank than us.
I mean, I would hope the Bancho Leomon is at least a higher rank than us, considering that he's a mega.
Yeah. Raimon's also a champion, so hopefully.
So, to sum up, your report is that you fought off one of the Forest Guardian's lieutenants who attacked you for unknown reasons. You came into the ruins because one of your number was really excited about ruins, and Naoki was able to convince you it was a good idea.
It was.
No. It was more just to be worn down by said party member because he was insisting on it for what felt like months.
It was worth it.
You found and killed some ghosts. The ghosts came back. You killed them again. You went through a tomb. You went into the past. And you talked to a really, really old, really, really strong ghost who told you
Former
about
Guardian.
Who told you about a magic artifact that lets you see the past and also dispels ghosts that you retrieved, and then came and met us.
Real quick question: is Jace around right now, or is he still out fishing during this conversation? Because I don't know where we are in the timeline now.
Can we just say, for the sake of ease, that everybody's grouped back up, it's dinner time, and just call it good there?
Yeah,
Please.
let's do that.
Yeah, I kind of thought that's what we were doing.
It wasn't clear. I was told that I heard everybody needs to be back together, and then nothing. So
I wanted to do something when when Rib and Kotora finally got out of the library.
Is it eating?
Kinda.
yeah, the only reason why I ask is technically, if he said we were attacked for some reason, Jace would be like, "This is a closed territory. We're outsiders. They attack outsiders." But go on, Kotora.
Let's just say, for like the sake of it, this was like when Riv and Kotor were like finishing up in the library, so Riv was just organizing the notes and we were by the door, and we were just continuing the conversation from the door.
Yeah, and Kotora on the door, he's just looking. He is has a frown on his face. He's holding his stomach with one hand and holding onto one of the walls with the other.
Oh no.
One of his eyes is twitching.
Haboku will pull out another good ration from his cloak and just scoot it to Kotora.
Hey Lipa, is any of have any of the ghost are any of the ghost material at the moment?
Not at the moment, no.
Kotora is going to look at Haboku and just look at him with a scowl.
Haboku will gently push the a good ration further towards its Kotora.
Kotora is going to look at Haboku, look at the good rations, look at Haboku again, look at the good rations. He's going to go pick up the ration, and he's going to stuff everything in his mouth, like even the box.
Yes. When you paid for the Pop-Tart wrapping, so you eat the wrapping too with it. It's just an extra crust.
Arcus is gonna give Kotora a ration.
Kotora is going to do the same thing with that ration.
It is a measure of this day that is not the most horrifying thing I've seen today.
Hey, Arcus,
Apparently
was
I'm just
Kotora
nodding.
already in a bad mood or something?
Rafe wouldn't let us eat in the library, and Arcus is looking back at the library. Back to Haboku.
And Kotora is
What kind
looking.
is it?
And Kotora is looking at Arcus. Probably one of his eyes glowing red.
Dinner time.
Oh wow, the day really flew by. Hey Naoki! I have notes.
I imagine Naoki at this point is just pinned against the wall by the skeletons.
I'm picturing Zazu from that one scene in The Lion King.
Yes.
Hey, you should let her go. I have notes to share.
Fine. But before you do that, we need to discuss where we're going next, because I am tired of just sitting here. Is Jace back in yet?
Yeah, by this point, Jace is back in. They didn't catch a thing, but the Baraimon doesn't seem any less cheerful for that.
Whatever.
Okay, and fast forward conversation. There we go.
Thumbs up.
Or
So it
fast
sounds
forward,
to
you know,
me-
telling them all that. Yeah. Carry on.
It sounds to me like no matter what we do, the Guardian of this region is not going to be happy that we got this far in and kicked his lieutenant's ass and the asses of the guys that were attacking us.
And he technically has one of his ex-members running around causing a muck working for an enemy side, and a child that he kidnapped from him around too.
Hi.
You know, big stack of oh no. Kind of why I didn't want to be here long.
This is probably why Kino doesn't actually acknowledge us.
If it helps, I'm also pretty sure that the worst person I know might be around too.
Considering the source, that's scary.
So to put it bluntly, we sent that message to headquarters to get orders on what they wanted us to do. Because we couldn't decide what the best course of action was, and we're not exactly high rank. So, orders?
This is our second mission.
We were supposed
Yeah.
to just we were supposed to just retrieve Naoki, but we ended up just finding all this stuff. Kotora says grumpily.
Arcus hands Kotora another ration.
Kotora actually unwraps it and just and eats it normally this time, but he's still grumpy.
I could definitely. Yeah, I think I'd want orders too at that point.
What? You're higher rank than us, right? Just,
We're not exactly a military.
Okay, but this is our second mission, and we joined less than a month ago.
Yeah, well. I'm more seasoned than you guys are. Do you want my advice?
Haboku, sit.
yes, we want advice because we're both in over our heads and too deep now to just walk away, but we should probably walk away because the Guardian eats people, and I don't exactly want to deal with a stupid face. But, go.
So we treat this like a heist. Your spooky ghost lady said that there's something that needs doing, and that the Guardian's too chicken shit to do it. We go in, we fix what needs to be fixed, we get the hell out. And then the Guardian can cry about it.
To be fair, I think the Guardian may want to actually do like make things worse if he had his hands on the thing that Celine is guarding. Actually, the Guardian isn't exactly a benevolent entity in this area.
Well, then we do treat it like a heist. We find out what she's guarding, we take it. And then we get the hell out.
Alright. Sounds like we have the closest thing we're going to have to orders after all this time.
Yeah, you can blame me if this goes sideways. I'm used to it. The Bearmon just puts its paw right in the middle of his forehead. and just
Cut.
drags it down.
Kotora is going to look at the bearman. Do you have anything to say yourself?
He just shakes his head and crosses his arms. It looks like he's really resigned to whatever the Leomon's plan is.
I will put on the table that this organization could really use some level of chain of command.
Dang it.
Yeah, I've been saying that for years, but
And then I said, to be entirely fair, this is the same organization that's Zen Naoki here by herself.
You know, point, game, set, match, the whole series.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure that if they didn't send Naoki, Naoki was going to send herself.
Yep. The thing is that it was partly it was also partly an understaffed issue, not just that too.
look, you got to understand the recruiting pitch is the recruiting pitch, but the reality is, the Guardian, not the Forest Guardian, Kino, he has to be able to deny that we exist. Because some of the stuff we do violates the territory of the other Guardians. But it needs to be done.
Well, that's understandable. Some level of chain of command keeps things in order, so that way when situations like this arise, he motions around.
No,
Somebody
I'm
higher up-
100% on your side on that. This is definitely... what did you call it last time, Kotetsu? A thrustercluck.
Good night. Fuck y'all. Good night.
And that's one for the bingo card.
The Bearmon face palms again. The
Still
Leomon and
sending
the
by themselves.
Bearmon don't high five,
What?
but you can tell that they would.
Still sending Naoki by herself into enemy territory in an isolated country with a tent with the actual icon of your organization on it is not exactly wise on any level. Just so we're doing this stealth. Now it's getting dark out. Do we know where the tree is?
Didn't you name
Kind of.
Celine said it's behind that passage in her room.
Yeah, we just got to go down there.
Mhm.
And then eventually it'll lead there.
All right. Then let's get this over with, because I do really want to get out of these woods. So, should
Honestly,
we do this
same.
at night? We all on the same page for once?
Yeah.
Kotora nods. The sooner we do this, the sooner we do this, the sooner we can go back to the city.
And take a night off.
Yeah.
That's not a mood.
Visit that academy that was mentioned.
Well,
Oh yeah, I avoid that place like the plague.
one way or the other, let's get going. Hopefully, we pop out on the other side at night. If we're doing this sneaky style.
Sneaky.
And loud people in back. We said sneaky, not squeaky, Gimund. There's a difference. Yes, we're gonna go on squeaky. Everybody get your squeakers out. Come here, Gimund, I need to squeeze you. We're coming.
Somebody
Everyone
clip
find
that
flight
sound he
starting.
just made.
Huh?
Clip Era's sound he just made.
Mods clipping.
Me
Everyone find your
imitating
clown
Gimund.
shoes and the Ooga horn.
I'm literally just imitating Gimund.
You are.
I broke him, sorry. He might need 5 minutes to reboot.
I was humming it myself. It just wasn't going through my mic because I was doing it too low. Honestly, the having Gimund in the same voice chat as Era is just like having the Windows waltz going.
What? Why?
Because it's literally a mix of it's an orchestral song of all the different Windows noises, and it does a lot of leading the startup noise into the shutdown noise over and over.
Oh, okay.
So you're constantly just power cycling them.
Imagine it speaks now.
Do-do-do. Here, I'll do everybody a favor. I'll mute myself and give Gimund this moment to breathe, and then we can continue.
For anyone interested, I went ahead and put in Windows waltz.
There, my skeletons have icons now.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, so. What are we doing now?
Yes.
Going down the passage to
Okay.
get to the tree.
I'm doing something for simplicity's sake. Give me just a second.
Rib is bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
Riv is being
I was in the wall
kidnapped.
for a second. It's the
He's
spirit
been
of knowledge
kidnapped.
grabbing me. I can feel it. I'm gonna learn more things, like what's behind this wall.
No, Rib, don't get telefragged.
And then Riv just goes splat against the wall.
Read for coming.
Just send him towards the library. Hey, then the dragon will kick in and he'll go against whatever force is trying to he'll damage that.
I'm about to say Riv would let himself go splat against the wall unless it was the library wall, in which case he wouldn't, because then something might get on the books.
Indeed.
Oh.
Hey guys, I found what was on the other side of the wall.
Whee!
Oh hey, it's Celine's place.
If I had a nickel for every time I teleported and ended up stuck in a wall, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
What's this third nickel then?
Oh, heck.
How did it
I
happen?
think you need to keep that knuckle back.
How did it happen? How did
Well,
it
are you
happen?
going to a 50 Cent concert?
Ah, wonderful Gib Gab. Thank you for clipping that Eris squeak.
Oh wait, Gib Gab's here. Hey Gib Gab, about some of those quotes we had earlier in the episode. Why?
I swear at
It's
least
scary.
a quarter of the quotes are just from GibGab.
Yeah, and there's a very simple answer to that. It's GibGab.
All right, what did Gabby do?
He clipped me.
No, I meant like earlier.
Oh, Cookie's messages from that one time you guys were playing that one horror game that was really popular with everybody looking like androids from the Android phones.
Repo.
Oh, the repo.
Repo. Yeah, his quotes from that.
Oh, okay.
There were also other quotes that weren't from that, but yes, there are several very good ones from that. GibGab
Also,
quite
that's
often
a good
winds
one.
up being the last person alive in that. And I terrorize him. And it's great. We need to do that again.
Hey, get a nice
Yes.
quote pool.
I don't see the clip. Where's the clip?
He sent it in my DMs.
We said
Oh,
sneaky,
God, you're gonna make
not
us sound like a-
squeaky, Gimund. There's a difference. Yes, we're gonna go on squeaky. Everybody get your squeakers out. Come here, Gimund. I need to squeeze you. We're coming.
Somebody
Well, if I
clip
hear
that
fight,
sound.
you're
Yeah, that was good.
Acceptable.
Acceptable!
Ah, man, I am so glad that I got to feel better. I was feeling lightheaded throughout the day, but I'm actually feeling fine right now.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, I found your bad vibes. When you guys get in here, you do notice pretty much right away that Selena's nowhere to be seen, even under the lantern light.
Oh, I wanted to ask her more questions later.
That's why she's not here.
You're pretty sure you can make out a negative impression of where she should be. No.
Negative.
She's the opposite of here. Which isn't gone. It's she's less than here.
She has exiled herself from the exile zone.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that Riv has a really good rate of traumatizing guardians he meets.
Yeah, he's 2 for 3 right now.
Yep, and he's working on the third.
So, how do we get past this motions at everything?
Oh, we got on here, and he just like points to the little side entrance.
Oh.
She did say that we would need the lantern for it.
Yeah, but I got that.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 doors. Is there a particular one we go down?
Maybe the lantern helps?
I have the lantern right now.
When the lantern's not on either of these doors, they are caved in with rubble from overhead.
Alright, so the right one is going to the bathroom, so we'll take the left.
Alright.
Isn't that the right, though?
Well, he
Well,
was
no.
saying from his character's perspective.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if there is a bathroom in here. Because nobody includes bathrooms in dungeons except for, like, me and 2 other people.
This
I
is
do.
directly over a tomb. Where are they going to sewage to?
I mean, there's
The-
already decomposition going on.
Yeah. Just add it to the just add it to the graves. It's fine.
Anyway, no.
Gives
There
all
seems to
meaning to
be.
desecration.
This seems to have been some kind of antechamber for holding things like baskets and extra chairs and that sort of thing. Probably things that would have been put in that central room.
Oh, so we're going into the closet. But the problem is that we already came out of the closet, so... You okay there, Lightpaw?
I was just heavily reminded of a parody video I saw of the 5th Harry Potter movie at some point. The Umbridge character was like, "Is that Albus Dumbledore in a closet?" And Minerva snaps back, "Have you met the man? He's never been in a closet in his life."
Yeah, Jason's gonna open this door.
Ah, that door. The door that I said led to a closet.
You didn't actually say that.
I said that. That is an antechamber that is holding
Oh.
things.
I thought the one that we were in was that.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The room that you were in seems to be more of a waiting area where people would have waited to see Celine, to have the audience with her. Probably.
Oh, so these are just closets.
Yeah, this is the thing that Jace is staring into right now is just a storage closet.
Okay, other door then.
The other door.
Is there anything inside the storage closet, real quick?
It's all collapsed, like in reality.
True.
You could pass through under lantern light, though. But no, you can't carry anything back out because everything inside is just ruined.
Yeah. So, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, Lightpaw's
The
one
area
of
that-
those anti-souvenir storytellers.
We have plenty of souvenirs. We could all pick up a nice rock.
Okay,
I am
Nova.
not Nova.
Hey, if you don't want to just pick up a rock for fun, there is always the fact that you can oonga boonga someone with it later.
There,
Take one for the
I
road.
gave you guys a lantern. It's a magic lantern, even.
Well, yes, but that's a key item. Which means we're probably
You also
going to
stole
lose
two
it later.
skeletons.
Wait, if it's a key item, that means it must be cute by transitive property.
I mean, Key is cute, yes.
Transitive
Moving
property,
on.
no.
The next area appears to be a gallery of paintings of various Lekismon. You can't read the plaques telling you who these Lekismon are, but they seem to be fairly important people. They have fancy togas and tunics.
Is another one of those hidden passage things, then?
I will allow the dungeon masters do this. Go do... You look at ruined things a lot, things.
Oh, that... Wait, is this door not opening? Oh. Right, where's my button to...
3 eternities later.
3 eternities later.
3 eternities later.
Free.
Oh, now the closet actually opens, because I was sitting here like, oh.
Well, that's how we're all just
Yeah.
sitting there waiting.
Yeah, I forgot that there's a mask.
I like how
We're
we're all
calm
filtering
and
through.
organized people.
Oh no, Asher! Oh, I thought Asher got stuck in the wall.
Oh
I'm
no.
getting stuck in the walls.
Why?
It is a very twisty.
Why did they design it like this?
So
Okay,
are you flashing the lantern up every now and again by chance? Because that would answer your question.
Yeah, we are. Riv does have it angled up, if for no other reason that it's easier to deal with like a bumpy floor than it is to risk the ceiling dropping on us.
Right. I just
So-
want to point out that they've made a huge mistake in design, which is they have a hallway that ends. There's a door here?
Yeah.
Probably like a secret passage escape hatch thing.
Oh,
Look, doors are very difficult to deal
We
with.
can walk in. We can walk inside the wall. I wasn't planning on
dilemma
picking up phasing for Asher yet.
As you were walking through the main part of that corridor, you do notice holes in the roof every now and again that were letting in a little bit of moonlight. Judging by the fact that the entire corridor was bare stone floor and you found a couple of scorch marks on your path, those weren't moonlights.
Oh, murder holes.
Yeah, that whole corridor was defensive emplacement.
They did. You know, it could be worse.
Roots have taken over a lot of the corridor where the lantern light isn't shining, though. Suggesting
Like
that
I said.
whatever lies beyond.
I am not dragging the tokens for my skeletons over, but they are with me. I am not dealing with that, winding passage. What again?
Understandable.
Are you sure?
I mean, Zim, I
Fuck
could
you.
possibly try and upload that one map.
Fuck you too.
I think we found the end.
Yes, there is a staircase. Even in real space, without the lantern light, you are able to see what lies on the other side and easily exit.
Jason's gonna go up.
Image, the Lost Bailey. Nice. See what that's about. Once we're able to see.
Yeah.
All I see is Jace.
Yeah, I popped up for some reason. Hi. Hello, everybody.
I do
Never
not
mind.
see whatever map it is.
It is
If you go to
images.
images on the right, you're able to pull it up. It's public.
Yeah.
He just made it public record instead of forcing it to pop up on everyone's screens.
Ah, it is just a giant Jason, giant Haboku.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh,
The map is actually pretty big.
Wow.
Ooh, pretty.
oh, we're in. GM has to approve movement. Got it.
Oh, that's what that was. It was just doing a line.
This is making me want to go play Darkwood.
That means there's danger on the map. Ooh.
No, it just means you don't know how to stop that from being a thing.
It's automatically on. It's up on the top. There's a little button you have to press to allow free token movement.
The first thing you notice about this area is that it is massive. The forest floor is littered with with worked stones that have been taken apart and put, and some of them have been reassembled into nests or other very small Digimon habitats. But even though the night should be pretty clear, at least from what Jace remembers, it is very difficult to see any of the canopy or anything through the canopy. But something that is absolutely missing is that there are no sounds of anything except for leaves moving in the wind. And you guys own steps.
By the way, question: Were we going up the ruins or down the ruins?
So the way it worked was you went below ground level into the first layer of the ruins. You went down another level into the catacombs, back up to the level that you started at, which is where Celine's chamber was, and then back up to ground level, which is this place.
Okay.
Just to double check, because we did look around the outside. This place sure as fuck was not here, right?
Not that you could see.
Neat.
Kotora's just looking around the location in the man. Wow.
And these trees are big, solid oaks. Like you can see that the trunks of these trees are as big around as all of you standing together.
Understood. The talls are very, very tall and fat.
These
So
are
these talls have been-
old trees.
Oh, so the talls are very, very old and tall and fat.
When the talls are taller than Jace is long.
That's a lot.
That is
long.
quite a feat. Yeah, that is quite an achievement.
I've never seen talls so tall before.
Oh, that's who I'm missing.
Hey guys, I'm still down the stairs.
There's too tall for you there, Riv.
You're also missing the skeletons.
The spirit of knowledge kidnapped Riv again.
No, that first step was like an entire foot. He couldn't get up it himself.
He can fly. He's a little bit lazy and usually doesn't like to. It makes him tired.
It is very difficult for Bourboman to fly. For long times, rather.
Exactly. So he stood at the bottom of the stairs and went, "Hey, hey, hey,
Guys, I have the lantern.
Right.
So
Jason's just wandering around. What the heck is that?
A friend.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Jace, you have never seen part of the forest that looks like this.
Rib is gonna blink and look over and just go, "Hi, Celine. I got more questions for you."
Jace moused the words "run."
She throws a peace sign and fades away.
Just makes the wow fade away
Yes.
noise.
Wow.
No, but yeah, Celine is waiting for you at the roots of
Hi, Celine.
It's
I have questions.
hard
I'm gonna
to-
ignore the ominous red glow around you.
it's hard to call these for what they are, but these are roots. These are roots bigger than the trees that you've been seeing around.
Hey, Celine, could I ignore that we're going into a massive corrupted area and you have a lot of, red around you and just keep asking questions?
She should have red around her. Why does she have red around her? Why does she not?
Because she's listed as an enemy.
No, blue is the proper color.
Is she blue?
We both thought of the exact same thing. I'm so.
Yep.
She does have a blue house and a blue window.
And everything is blue.
Dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die.
She's a little bit pink,
She's
actually.
in need of a guy.
She's in need of a dime.
I think she's a little bit beyond needing a guy or a dime, actually. That was probably several hundred years ago. Or several thousand years ago. Who knows?
I agree, Blue, but blue is the best color.
Sorry, like I said, a little distracted tonight.
FYI, we can no longer see her.
Well, you see, once the glitch was pointed out, she's unexisted. She was on the wrong team and therefore had to be cleansed.
She needed to be recruited Fire Emblem style.
Is it safe to assume that the tree does indeed look like it's been cut down?
No.
Like it does in the map?
No, see, funny thing, they don't have a wood texture that I can use.
Oh.
Or a really honking huge tree. I had to scale up a dead stump.
Ah, interesting.
Neat.
Anyway.
Yeah, hey guys, when we eventually end up having to fight the Forest Guardian, should I have Riv ask questions every round of combat to try and traumatize them too?
Yes.
Immediately.
Psychological Warfare Riv Edition.
We're just gonna throw Riv at him and run. We'll listen to his anguished screams from a distance.
I just imagine that's one of Asher's areas in the dark area. Just having Riv while he's there, just asking questions to those who've been mad.
That would imply that Riv remains there.
He hangs out for a little while.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
After all, he'll inevitably have thought up more questions to ask Asher.
True.
So instead of dealing with that, it's either right to reincarnation or get foisted off on some poor, unfortunate soul who has earned that treatment.
Imagining Devimon from the actual anime. No! No, not again!
Riv dies, right? And he goes down there and Riv comes back to life, lives a life, dies and goes back down, and immediately starts asking questions from the exact word he left off on, as if he wasn't gone for the last 50 years.
I could totally see that.
But if he gets his memory back, absolutely. And Asher always gives him his memory back in order to skip the introductory 15 bajillion questions he would always ask.
Makes sense.
So Celine's ghost is standing here.
Menacingly.
Welcome to the heart of this realm.
Hi, Celine.
Kotora is going to give a respectful bow.
Hey. Haboku's
Many
most
eons ago, a
appear up.
decision was made here. A force enacted. You've retrieved the relic, and therefore it falls to you to make make a decision. To take up one mantle or another. What you see here is the product of it. Is the product and the solution to a terrible tragedy. However, the solution that we arrived at had its flaws.
Why? Where are those flaws?
A stagnant pool festers. Still waters grow foul things. Corruption seeps into that which does not change. This place, this duty, entrusted to me ages ago, bears with it a burden to seek out and soothe the flaws and the corruption, to undo the damage wrought by time itself. An endless task, a thankless one, and one forgotten by those who should remember it. By taking up the lantern, you've taken up a choice, a decision to be made. To do as we have done, to do as we should do, and to educate those to whom the duty now falls. Cleanse the corruption as you find it. Heal the sickness in our world. Or else undo that which we have wrought. That is the choice you now have. The lantern will aid you. The light it shines will allow you to see that which has been taken by time. That which has been forgotten and lost. This guidance I give you as a last act. For though my time has been long, it has long passed as well. The mantle is no longer mine to wear, the power no longer mine to wield, and the decision no longer mine to make. The current bearer of my mantle, the current guardian of this realm, this forest that has been made of my homeland, should he learn of this place and gain access to it, he will not take up the role and the duty and the responsibilities that should come with that mantle. This place represents power to him, and power alone. She reaches out and rests a hand on one of the nearest roots. This cannot be allowed, and this shall not be allowed. It is within your capability to decide, whichever way you will, what becomes of this place. And once you make that choice, my will ends here. And that which I have wrought to protect this place ends with it. So choose carefully.
Well, you
And
gave
that-
us two options, and one of them is to fix things, and the other thing is to undo everything you spent your entire life doing. So, why would you? What's the actual benefit of the second one? There's got to be a reason you're offering it.
Is there a benefit to this one? Doesn't make sense to me.
I mean,
Well,
I hate to
I
say
can guess things, but I want to ask.
What was that, Jace?
it sounds like that the corruption may also be linked with what they did.
Ah,
So undoing one undoes the other.
Yeah, it's kind of like, do you fix up the process that was kind of working until now? Or do you tear it all down and then try and build back something that doesn't have the same problems? I think that's what this is going for. Is that what this is going for, Celine?
She sighs. I cannot pretend to fully understand the workings that were wrought. I do know that once these seals were put in place, once this status was brought upon us, all that was in the world was all that would ever be. The flow of life from one place to another was caught up and damned. That which is here is all that will be here. That which is now is all that will ever be. One way to cleanse a corrupted pool is to remove the corruption itself. The other method to cleanse a corrupted pool is to restore its flow. The pool has been stagnant for a long, long time, and I cannot say now that was the correct choice. But it is not my life that will be impacted by this decision. Therefore, the choice is also no longer mine to make.
well.
I am of the world that was. This is a choice for the world that will be.
Well, if we do clean the corruption, wouldn't this happen eventually again eventually in the future if this place is kept in the state that it is right now? But if it is, if we do undo whatever is keeping it in stasis, then this place will no longer be protected. That's actually.
Well, then it also might effectively be a minor apocalypse, considering how much the world is already struggling with what's going on right now. If there's a bunch of sudden movement, there's a high likelihood that the first things we're going to let back into the world is going to be a massive amount of corruption. Which we then also have to clean up, and then maybe we could fix things permanently.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it sounds like it's bound to happen sooner or later, and this is probably a cycle.
Yeah.
And cycles are kind of bad, aren't they?
Well, it depends.
Well, an unhealthy cycle.
Could it be possible for us to cleanse the corruption right now and then break the seal so that the world isn't impacted as much? Is that a possibility?
As I said, once you make the choice, my will ends, and with it, the protections that I have wrought around this place.
Ah.
So it sounds like regardless of what we choose, she can't protect it anymore anyway, so we're kind of not going to be able to protect this place anyway. Unless we can suddenly... I mean, okay, wait, hold on. You mentioned that those who hold the lantern will age. Does this mean if we, like, stand in the lantern for a little while, we could get older and stronger? Just more like asking.
Time flows for thee as usual. Holding the lantern or not, time will pass as it will pass. Should thou wish to train, thou must train. The lantern will not aid that. The lantern is revelation, but is revelation only of things that were. It provides insight and context.
Yeah, okay, I just didn't know if it had a special other feature that could activate. Okay, so, guys, we kind of can't protect this place, because in order to do that, we'd have to live here and be able to guard it from everything.
Indeed.
So, unless we want to try fixing this place up and then leave it for the Forest Guardian to walk into, we kind of only really have one option here.
Option B.
Unless you can think of a way to protect this, but I honestly don't have anything right now.
No,
I
So-
don't have anything either.
So our choices right now are destroy the forest or reset it, essentially. Or am I misunderstanding?
Basically, from what we kind of been told, we either use the lantern to fix things, but don't change anything, which sort of leaves it as we have patched the hole, but we haven't stopped the leak, and it'll like slowly get worse over time again. Or we can basically rip everything out and try putting it back later properly, but in the meantime, it'll flow like a sieve. However, once we make any choice whatsoever, her protection of this place will drop, and that means it would then be findable by the Forest Guardian. If we choose to fix it or if we choose to destroy it, this place's protection will be gone, and it will be up to us to do something about it.
Okay.
So,
And is this
and-
where the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man shows up?
That's really mean to say about the Forest Guardian. I never said he was fat. But he might be.
so I am thinking that our only option at the moment is actually just keeping it in stasis, just so that the Guardian couldn't use it for whatever he could. Is that what you're getting at, Riv?
I was actually more going for the destroy it thing because now that we're here, she also made it sound like we have to make a choice.
Oh,
Right.
Quick bit of table talk. You can always make the Bethesda third option of leave the communication tree, don't make a choice, and come back later.
hold on. I'm just going to turn on no clip here and whoop.
Oh,
Well,
you're
I
going
was
for the
waiting-
hidden sword beneath the massive tree?
What is
Nope,
does
this
Ar-
isn't that massive tree.
does Arcus, Asher, or Haboku have any opinions on the matter?
Haboku said he didn't think of anything else.
Wonder if there's a way to like stop this entire cycle
I think it would
without
be
like causing problems, like purifying the tree.
Well, we could purify the tree. That's the first option, but that won't stop it from getting corrupted again in the future.
We're either sticking a band-aid on a stack of band-aids and hoping the broken leg will heal at some point in time, or ripping the band-aid off and figuring out what to do about the broken bone now. That's our options.
Corruption to this point. Well, it is better to reap it then.
Okay, so Asher's with the tear it down and try and build it back better. I'm with that too. Rest of you guys?
I'm with that.
Kotora folds his arms and nods. That, I guess that does seem like the best option that we have. Because if once the protections are gone, and we will have to leave, the guardian could come here and just do whatever he could with the place, anyways.
Yeah, anyways,
Yeah.
the Bancho Leoman said that we could blame him if anything went wrong.
I'm not gonna blame him for this one.
Oh, I absolutely will.
But I think we're decided, unless Arcus or Haboku have anything else to say.
I hate the Guardian, and I say we don't give him more to mess with.
Yeah, he's gonna hate me even more when he finds out.
I do have a different worry. But also, we kind of have no way to confirm it one way or another, so...
What? Do you want to say what your worry is, bro?
I just kind of really have to hope that this isn't Leviathan messing with me again and us to try and get something that he wants, but I am not sure about that.
Kotora is going to his head.
Well, he can kind of hide in data streams and take control of things? I think that's how it works. It's very complicated.
Do you want us to scan Selena and make sure she's her and there's no weird things?
It is. We don't have any... We don't know what she's supposed to look like.
Is that even possible?
I don't know. Look, there's a lot of tags that are attached to a lot of things when you look at things like that. Motions to Haboku. Remember when we unpacked him?
Not to mention Selena is on a whole nother level, considering she's a projection from the past.
So who knows? It might be a text document with, 30,000 lines. It might be a few million. It might explode in a bunch of cubes. It might be about half as cute as Asher.
Glower. Watch
I
it,
guess we
old
could
man.
give it a
I will
try.
give you sleep apnea.
Okay, look. We could give it a try, but...
But
I don't really know what to do here. I'm just worried about that one thing, because this is kind of the thing that he does anyway. Oh, if you're actually Celine, sorry, I'm just, had a really bad experience with him. I don't know if you know him.
Lightball?
Viper?
Haboku, you don't think she's lying? She seems very sincere. In fact, she seemed a little bit sad about this moment being where it is.
They're gonna destroy my work.
I think she's also a little bit upset about the Riv basically going, okay, I need to check this real quick.
Probably.
But also, if she does know who that is, it makes sense. But like, still a bit of an oof.
Haboku will lower his head in respect. So, why do we go to put a stop to all this? Or what do we do for that?
Sorry,
I think we've made a choice. He said, how do we do this? Then how do we put a stop to all this? Did we lose him?
Lipa?
No, sorry. A couple questions got asked on Discord. I will get around to them in a bit.
Okay.
She gestures you in the direction of the root system, specifically towards. No, come on. Specifically toward. Where is the ping button?
It hasn't been working today.
I can ping.
You can?
Yeah, I can ping. See, I'm pinging.
Specifically in this direction.
Okay.
There you will find a relic, but not a thing of power, simply a thing of importance, of significance. The tree's growth naturally disturbed its presence. Should you choose to carry on my legacy, you need only restore that relic to the place in which it should be kept. And afterwards, I would take it as a great service to remove the usurper to remove the mantle from the usurper. Should you choose to...
Go ahead.
Should you choose to undo this seal, keep the relic, and in the branches of the tree, you will find another thing. An object of much greater significance. Remove it. Or destroy it. The choice is yours. Either will cause the seal to collapse.
So let me get straight. We either restore the relic or remove it.
Well, in order to re-strengthen the seal, we need to figure out where the relic is supposed to go and restore it to that location. However, if we want to break it, then what we need to do is take that relic, remove it from the area, and then also go up into the trees to either destroy or remove another thing of power.
We get to climb.
Or we just send the one with wings up there.
I'm not sure if Rip can fly for long enough to reach up there.
I can't, I'll just be tired.
I can try and teleport up there.
That sounds like a worse idea than me just putting in the work and flying.
It depends
There's a-
whether or not you can see where I land.
There exists a path carved into the trunk of the tree.
Okay. So we don't need to climb. Good.
Well, let's get going.
All right. Let's go find that brother.
It was over here somewhere, I think. That
Yep, that was the
Seems to
direction
be.
that she pointed. Riv is gonna have a last little small chat with Celine before catching up.
She's already about to, fade out of existence. Come on. Must you
I
get
know,
one
right?
more torture in?
She is a guardian.
Was.
Haboku will pass her. Even if he probably can't interact with her, he'll try to give her like an affectionate lick.
you are a puppy.
Adorable.
Absolutely. All right. So are you here, like Paul? Just double checking before I get going.
I am.
Cool. Riv is just gonna look up at Celine and go, Celine, I'm kind of sorry that it's come to this, but well, there is no guarantee that the next people who come around to try and fix this are going to want to try and fix it at all. And there's the guardian, the current guardian of the forest, to think about.
It is not for the
So-
dead to choose the path of the living.
No, but I can still be sorry. You worked your entire life and a lot of your death for something, and we're going to basically destroy all of that. And considering this is... You're not going to talk with us again after this, are you? Or even be able to?
I do not anticipate having much time remaining.
In that case, if you are the actual you, I really appreciate getting the chance to meet you. And if you're potentially the person that I might consider being a little bit fearful that you might be, who you may or may not know, I well, kind of got me. Do you know at all who I'm talking about? Because you kind of passed the buckalog last time we talked. But you also just kind of admitted to the fact that nothing new has really gotten into the world since the stoppers have been put in, which meant that he would have been around in your time, so.
You can say, if this thing of which you speak was here in my time, it would be here now, but the form may be different. It may be more powerful or less. It may be wickeder or less so. It may be more right, or it may be more zealous or more sly than when I knew it. There has always been good and evil in the world. There has always been wicked and gracious. There has always been fair and foul. things improve or things decay. It is the nature of the world. It falls to those of us who care about these things to make the world better, but it is a job that never ends, a task unending, a duty. But it is a duty for the living.
Well, I hope that you were the real Celine and that you enjoy your afterlife and maybe get reincarnated and we can be friends in the next life.
In the next life.
If my track record is anything to say, I won't be long. But that's okay. Hopefully I can help. See you, Celine.
Kotora is just going to wave at Celine before also leaving.
Okay.
Now for everybody's greatest enemy, stairs.
Yep.
Dun dun dun.
Well, you guys need to find the thing first. Because there's a thing down at the ground level that you're looking for.
Yep. Well, luckily we do have the lantern, so that'll help in finding the damn thing.
So should we roll investigation?
I was about to say we should probably start rolling perception or investigation.
Yeah, give me whichever you think is more appropriate, and I will tailor the answer to each of the high rolls.
All right, I can help a bit with investigation. I have really bad body investigation though, so
I have fairly good body investigation, so I would not mind your assistance.
I was gonna say that Kotora has really good body investigation too.
All right, what's your
Same with
investigation at?
Arcus.
If I go body instincts investigation, that's 11 dice.
Well, no, I meant how many ranks in
Oh.
investigation do you have?
Three.
What's your investigation?
3.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I
you
have
should probably
2.
help because you have actual resources. So it should, yeah.
I have 4.
Okay. Arcus can do investigation and I can do teamwork then.
Yeah, focus it on Jace because you guys have a lot more resources.
How many teamwork you giving?
2.
All right, and then does my subterfuge specialty come into play here, Lightpaw?
Not for this. This isn't something that was intentionally concealed.
Gotcha. Would my wilderness savvy come into play then?
Yes, in a very squirrely way, and I will explain when you, if you are able to find it.
I will add the die then. And then do I want to use shape-shifting? Yes, I do, because I want to go from 2 to 3 to get myself 1 more dice. Jay spawns a magnifying glass.
I guess Asher will lead with perception then.
I can offer 1 perception or 1 teamwork. What does Haboku got?
Mofu.
Apologies, please. I've had my mic up without realizing it.
Whoops.
Don't-
Deploy the meme.
Yep.
Oh no.
There is
Hey,
no
it's
mercy
not me
here.
for once.
That probably explains why I wasn't being heard.
Yeah.
Haboku can offer 3 perception. 10.
All right, one teamwork from Riv then.
All right, I'm rolling that
Alright.
investigation.
I mean, y'all got resources.
Yep. Does anybody want to soul one of those or one of those ones for me? I'll soul the other one.
Also one.
All right, give me a second here. We'll do 2. Do I want to vigor this?
Since we're at the end of the session, you guys want a body?
Yeah, sure. You can take both of Haboku's. There's
I am fucking out.
I'll
Actually,
body some of Jace's dice.
sure. I'll do them one at a time here, so you can tell me how many to use.
a.
Because right now we're at 7. Now we're at 8. And I think we're at a threshold where I am willing to vigor that. Yeah, I am. All right.
I think 11 successes is good.
11. We get to roll 3. Now exploding on 9s. So I'm just going to do this to make my life easy because we're at 11 right now. Boop. Of course, true comboed out. I think we're good there.
That's actually a 14, by the way, because you changed it to 9s explode, but not 9s count as 2.
Oh, oops. Oh, well.
So it's actually a 14.
Okay. Between everybody working and the lantern, you were able to locate a stone shrine that consists of several stacked stones on top of which a stone bowl was placed, that the roots had grown in such a way that it knocked over the pile and therefore knocked over the bowl. Asher, you were able to notice a corroded bit of metal resting against one of the roots opposite the bowl. Like clearly it had been flung out of the bowl and this root had grown over where it landed, almost burying it. The lantern, though, does show not just the altar in its completed state, but there's a Lopmon who is kneeling in front of it. And you were able to see that Lopmon holding out his hand and gingerly placing a small brass whistle inside of the bowl before holding his hands together in what is very clearly a prayer. And once you pick up the if you pick up the metal, the piece of metal, it is a corroded whistle. At which point the lantern flicks off.
What?
I hear clicking.
It should not be picking up.
And yet it is.
Yep. Strange.
But yeah, you guys now have a brass whistle. As well, you are able to find a couple of stone rectangles with a recessed section in the middle. Looks like they might have at one time been mirrors or something, but if they were, the glass is long since gone.
Riv will collect them just in case.
Yeah, okie dokie.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Can Arcus roll phonemics to see if magic might have been used at all here?
Sure, but I have a question. In response to that, does phonemics work as a spidey sense for magic, or is it just an arcana check, essentially?
Probably more arcana check.
Okay.
It's kind of a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
We kind of left it vague for it to be up to storyteller discretion how sensing magic works in their world.
Yeah. If it helps, it is also the thing that you use to say counterspell. So it's things about like identifying magic. Whether that be the mechanics of it or if it is happening, things of that nature.
I will phrase it like this. Anyone who is even remotely magically sensitive, this place is making your teeth itch.
Okay, now I'm actually going to go to bed because I hate that analogy.
Behind the altar, though, where kind of where you found those two stone tablets, you do see a path leading up to the trunk of the tree. And it is marked with a specific symbol on the first few steps. And I need Asher and anyone who is familiar at all with really, really old stuff to make a lore check about it.
Standard roll or any adjustments?
Asher, you are rolling at standard. Anyone else is going to be rolling at a +1 difficulty.
All right, yeah. So just dogpile assists on the Asher for this one.
Reckon out for one lore or one teamwork.
I can give 2 teamwork.
I can give up to 2 lore right now.
I can give 3 lore.
All right. How many more boost dice do I have here? Got a whole bunch of EX boost dice, but I don't want to use them.
I'll sell one of those ones for you.
I was gonna soul one as well, so that works.
Also 1 too.
All right, all 3.
Hey,
Ooh,
I saw that die.
it almost happened.
It almost happened.
It tried.
it considered it.
So that went to a 12.
Yep.
Very big.
I'm
group.
good locking that in.
Asher, you get a flash of memory of seeing that Lopmon at some point in the very far distant past, standing in front of somebody who held that crest in their hand. Like that exact symbol. And you are able to tie that symbol to the idea of reliability. Because that's what this is. The stairs are marked with the crest of reliability.
Okay. Ah, that's the crest of reliability.
Oh, neat.
The crest of reliability?
Yes.
I guess that makes sense considering this place was really focused on duty and reliability. I mean, one of the things had a dual name of the Heart of Duty and Core of Reliability. Actually, maybe it's two separate things. Maybe one of the things is the Heart of Duty and the other is the Core of Reliability. I'm not sure. But one of the things that Celine did mention was the Core of Reliability.
Either way, the staircase is pretty broad. It looks like it was made for Lekismon to be able to climb. There are brackets for torches at regular intervals going up. But of course, those have long since gone away. But the climb up the trunk is taxing, but only because it takes a really long time and goes around a really long way. But eventually you are able to reach a branch where the remains of a more elaborate shrine can be found, constructed of, at this point, scraps of rope and what might have at one point been flags. And hanging from a branch very close to the core of to a spot where you would switch from calling it the trunk to the crown of the tree, you find what looks like a pendant that, unlike a lot of the other things you've been finding in this region, is pristine. Including the necklace part of it, which is draped around the branch in such a way that the pendant part of it loops through after it's been wrapped around.
All right, guys, keep or destroy, because we're able to either take it or destroy it.
Well, first, she didn't say we had to go one way or the other, so, how about an identification of it to see what it is and what it might do and stuff?
That's all up to you.
I'm just kind of making... Yep, go ahead.
I mean, you can give me a phonemics check. To kind of try to suss out what's happening with this particular device.
I can give you one phonemics.
I haven't had a chance to get phonemics yet.
Not a great roll, but I don't want to spend resources, so...
You get the sense that whatever is going on with this, it's more to do with this thing is being used as a focus point for a very powerful working of magic. Not that it is doing something itself.
So keeping it probably.
A lot like the situation with the lantern, you are fairly certain that just taking this will break the enchantment.
I'm gonna take it. Asher's getting
Okay, the
his
moment he
souvenir.
does, everyone be ready to run because the seal's gonna get destroyed, and I don't know how long this tree's gonna survive.
So it's the a escaping the Genzo tree a thing with Ori.
Everyone, why don't you go ahead and go back down to the bottom?
How far up are we, by the way?
You're not in the cloud line, but...
Are you sure that you don't want me or Jace to do it, considering I can fly and Jace can try and teleport if something goes wrong? That's a long way down.
It is a long way down.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I have a minute of prep, I can go an entire mile, so...
It's not that far down.
Yeah, so basically... To go anything over 120 feet, I need the minute, though. But I would just take a minute to focus on the ground and then grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably is the better option. I'd say, Jace, you take it.
What do you say?
Jace.
Oh, he wants Jace to grab it.
Okay.
All right. Y'all get down. When I see you down
All
there,
right.
I'll know to do it.
But I want it. I want it when you get it.
Okay.
Be safe.
Oh, this is the opposite of safe.
I know, but still.
This is deliberately the risky option that might actually fix things.
Fingers crossed. Or wink.
See you all on the other side.
Don't say that. Kotora leaves.
It takes them a good couple minutes to work their way around the tree a couple times to get back to the ground, but you eventually see them.
Good, that gives me a chance to set up my teleportation, so that way I can just grab it and down there.
Yep. And just in case things go wrong when he grabs it, I'm gonna do a held action of just prepping the freeze thing.
Yep.
You know, narratively that stasis is something, so...
So this barely qualifies as a knot. All you need to do is kind of tug forward on part of it and slip the pendant up through the slack part to get the pendant to come out.
It's a loose slip.
Yeah, it's a loose slip knot. I didn't know if anybody knew that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Sheep's head. But anyway, you're able to just pull it out very quickly, teleport to the ground, and a whole lot of nothing dramatic happens. Except for the people who are magically sensitive.
Where was the earth-shattering kaboom?
Well, that might be happening to
In
the
their
magic people right
heads.
now. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I
It
guess
doesn't
Yay
translate
Riv
to-
hasn't had a chance to buy phonemics yet?
Lucky you.
No, Riv doesn't get away from this.
Aw, dang it. Okay.
You're planning to buy phonemics, it's just that you haven't invested the points yet.
Okay, yeah, but, you know.
Hey,
Come on,
Kotora,
you're sticking me with all the negatives and none of the benefits of having been able to help with this? Come on.
Pat. Welcome to the club.
All right, fine.
It's a familiar.
Rib exists for martyr suffering anyway, so who cares?
Dang.
It's a very familiar sensation for you, Riv. It feels like your eardrums just exploded, except they didn't.
Oh,
It's a
does it also
metaphorical-
feel like something is permeating his entire body?
Yeah, it's a very weird feeling.
No, he's used to that. That he is more used to that than probably anyone else alive.
This is the psychic equivalent of a pressure wave going off next to everyone.
Ow.
So everyone, even slightly magically inclined, you get a sensation that you really should have felt an explosion just then, even if your body disagrees with you, which is really disorienting. And then the forest sounds come back in. And you can start hearing the natural forest Digimon voices from beyond the barrier. By which I mean like chirps and squawks and insect
birds.
noises. And yeah, that sort of thing. Not somebody loudly shouting, "What the
Hey! 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 Hey, girl! Basically what birds are actually doing.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Jace?
What'd I say? I didn't say nothing.
What's going on?"
Oh wow, it's been a few months since I felt something permeating my entire being like that.
Huh?
That was uncomfortable.
Oh, that was intensely uncomfortable.
Kotora is going to look at Rib. What the heck do you mean, bro? What just happened?
Okay, so I don't know how to explain it other than something just permeated my entire being. Again.
I didn't
But
like
it did
that.
it did it really fast this time instead of excruciatingly slowly over a month. So I'll take that. I'll take that any day, actually.
What the heck
Oh.
is that?
Did you two felt something after that thing was removed, or
The three of us.
because
I felt like I should have been knocked to the ground by an explosion, and my body disagreed.
oh. Okay,
You know,
then,
I hate... Go ahead.
okay, then something then it worked. Good, I guess.
Well, I hate to put it this way, but maybe we should start leaving now.
Oh,
Yeah.
run like as fast as possible? Yeah, I know, we should leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's...
Meow.
Let's
Get
make sure to get
going.
Naoki and everyone.
Yeah, let's go. Everyone, we gotta go now.
Hey, everyone, get in here.
Get in, bitches. We're running from danger.
When you do catch up to the rest of the group, Naoki's on her back, looking really disoriented.
Oh, hey, you felt that too. Hey, wait, you're magical! I think.
Conversations later just picks Naoki up with his tail as he walks by. She's a stick. It's fine.
She's a stick.
In that case, if she's a stick, just give her a Haboku.
We're not playing fetch right now. We're playing get the heck out of here before things start showing up that we don't want to deal with.
Indeed.
We could
We
play
have-
fetch the Naoki later.
Because honestly, if y'all magical folks felt that, there are other magical things out there that probably felt that.
The
Oh,
forest
absolutely.
The forest garden probably felt that we gotta go fast.
Yeah, no, we gotta leave, like, right now.
Is this where you
Oh,
wanna-
dang it, I'm not gonna get to sleep, am I?
It's not
Oh, well.
the first. It's not the first time.
Which is why he groaned and then just immediately perked up, going, oh well.
Kotora,
Nice to
Kotora,
lean. And
Kotora grumbles.
It's okay. He has... let's see. He has exactly 1 vigor left to spend.
Hooray.
He's only at 6 exhaustion. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Please don't make us go through that maze again.
I don't think we should, can, considering the lantern went out.
True.
Rip can try and free something 5 times before he passes out for the next week.
Oh, how are we
Yeah.
back if the...
We're in real space now, so probably running back to where this should actually technically be in real space now.
Our entrances were caved in.
Yeah, but we're outside. This thing was...
Yeah, but everyone was in the antechamber area.
Oh.
Which wasn't. That was normal.
Oh,
Like, we
dear.
did that the old-fashioned way.
Oh dear.
Now everyone's up here now.
Oh, okay.
Well, the ghosts aren't, but the ghosts live down there. It's fine.
The ghost can die down there. It's fine.
And Celine accompanies you part of the way and then indicates by standing in that direction which way the entrance to the mausoleum would be over land.
Ah, the back door.
Well, more the way that we went in the first time.
Ah.
At least that's my understanding of it.
Yeah, the back door, which is the way they went in the first time.
So we're booking it. Yay. This is gonna suck because we're a couple of days in here. Actually, this would be a good time to stop, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. It's time to stop.
Yeah, I was just waiting for Lightpaw to let me know, you know.
Understandable.
We all slowly look over at Lightpaw.
Yeah, it's stopping time. Like I said,
Okay. Well, thank you
It's stopping
everybody
time.
for joining us today for Data Anomaly Hunter's Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, whether it is financial or just with your time. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, though you can also do so by tipping to the channel directly, grabbing some packs of cards through Stream Loots, subscribing to us on Spotify as well as YouTube, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to share the channel around, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Bye bye.